Borderlands 2 where we left off on Tuesday, since Wednesday we were currently having internet issues at my home where we stream from, and we're still having a little bit of an internet issue at my house, but we're currently getting a new modem sent here, so hopefully the issue will be taken care of relatively shortly. But we're just going to continue off where we left off. So we're just going to continue off to Washburn Refinery. So gonna see where we go. It's been quite a day today. My son has taken his first steps towards manhood, and by steps I literally mean he has taken his first steps. That's quite an exciting moment. And my wife's and my life. A little bit more about myself. He is our first son, so that's extremely exciting. Hopefully shortly, Poe and Chica, aka Carl, will be joining us. I believe they are in a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV.
What's your favorite thing about Scarlet?
So I'm not sure if they'll join us afterwards since it's so late. They're currently on East Coast time.
And that one time she made eye contact with me. Really, all of those things are my favorite thing about her.
So we're not really sure since it's right now 10 o'clock, since we had so much of internet issues at my house right now, so serious issues going on. Definitely some latency issues. We're just lucky that we're able to broadcast tonight. And another good thing is we're going to be able to start editing videos after we record them. So there will be, after we do our broadcast, we'll be able to edit them and repost them up on Facebook in case there is issues. Since this is supposed to be more of a podcast, comical-ish YouTube show, so on Monday mornings I am showing off a new free-to-play game. I don't know if many people know about it, but it's going to be called Mornings with Draco, or Morning Coffee with Draco, so it's definitely going to be new. I just did the first broadcast this morning, even though it wasn't Monday, so something new. Something new, no, something different. Isn't JRPG MMO, so we'll get out there, do that. Having a good beer tonight, Smith and Forge. If you don't have it in your state, I'm sorry. It's a hard cider. Pretty good flavor. I believe it's 6% alcohol. I remember this part. I think we might have to switch controllers, so there may be a slight disturbance in the stream. So I think that's what's causing the jitteriness of the character.
I can rebuild the last part of the compass, but I'll need some samples of polycritin. And once you get those, I can rebuild the key and give it to Scarlet, and it'll help her find where the treasure is buried, and she'll marry me, and we'll have 100 babies, and I'll never die. It'll be perfect.
See, it's right there as I'm talking about, because I'm pushing forward on my analog stick and I'm going backwards. I do not know where they're at. Ah, sweet, got two of them. For my suggestion, if you just are using a shotgun against them, I'd go right close to them and just blast them right between the shoulders. You're gonna get a crit shot. Other hand, that was probably a really bad technique.
Just a few more bits of polycritin. I've studied the lost treasure of the sands for months now. I'll rebuild the compass for her.
I know it when I see it. This malfunction Hyperion bot seems to be obsessed with censorship.
I am the censorer. All lewd behavior must be stopped. A deviant known as P3RE-E is in possession of sexually explicit materials. Murder him. Because morality.
We're just gonna go back to the other mission that we had. Honestly, I don't remember how I got this character this high right away. I know I'm missing a lot of main story quests on this character. I know that if I went back, that I'm barely. I know I don't have the 4th weapon slot unlocked on this character. That there's only just a little bit. Like the fourth, like I said, only the 4th weapon slot's not unlocked, and that probably only a little bit of the storylines complete on this playthrough. That's kind of why I'm playing this playthrough for the it's kind of like a let's play when I'm doing this at night. I know a lot of people have played this game, but it's one of those things that people can say, hey, this guy kind of sucks. But it's another one of those things that I've already beat the game. I'm also showing off Craig, the Psycho. It's one of those characters that, if you play it right, if you're an excellent player and you are normally like a sniper, or like you did, oh god, the Gunzerker character. I know a lot of people that are obsessed with this game. They would be excellent with Craig. When I first played this game, I did 0. And I stood back and I sniped. And I did SMGs. And I did shotguns. So and I did just like healing shields and healing class items. So everything that I did was healing. I didn't do this up close stuff like I'm doing with Craig right now. Because it's not how Craig's built. You're supposed to go up and just go up and close and personal and melee and go crazy with them. Because it's just how he is. That's the character's build. He does crazy damage. He's full health already. I go through this gap, and I didn't make it in time. that's just how this character's built. Hey, I'm back. And now I have another, you know, action skill. If I get one of those to hit the critical spot, it'd probably take him, see, almost half down. And that's just how Craig is. Craig is meant to be that crazy powerful, up close, whooshy when possible, but when he's down, he just destroys enemies. And he's super good when, you know, people are playing him serious. And when I'm doing this, you know, for this, I'm not playing him serious by any means. And I hope that shows that I'm not playing him super serious. Because I have beaten this game before all the way through. I do have level 60, I have level 50 characters. I have a level 50 Craig. This was kind of like a gamer's gift from a wife that's not a gamer to a gamer husband when she was going on maternity leave, saying, "Hey, stop playing Destiny." Or Final Fantasy 14. I can't remember. It was Final Fantasy 14. So that way, there's more time to spend with our newborn son, or so that way you can help out with our newborn son, because when you're not playing this online, you can just pause. And I thought that was an extremely thoughtful thing, and I was like, I would rather play this versus Final Fantasy 14 and be in the middle of a dungeon and, you know, be like, shit, and just drop my controller and be inconsiderate to other people versus that type of thing. But since I went back to Final Fantasy 14, I realized that a lot of those people are extremely considerate towards parents, which is nice. It's an extremely good community to be in if you have children. Still drives my wife nuts that I play video games, which is funny. Considering that we're married, and she knew what she was getting into. Just one of those things that people don't realize, that how much people play video games when they are in relationships. I did, but talking about relationships, there was a YouTuber that I cannot for the life of me remember. It's been a while now. And there's my controller acting up again. Did mention that Tiny Tina's, they did mention that Craig was Tiny Tina's father. Which I can kinda see it when after he backed it up and everything. But, you know, you would have there. He did a ton of digging and everything to find it, but it's just not. for someone that's just playing the game, that's casual, for like a lot of the people that play the game, it's definitely not like Dark Souls. When people play Dark Souls, they really get into the game. Like, there are Borderlands people out there that really get into Borderlands. But that's... I just can't see, you know. I wish more games had that text dialogue that they got in this. Or when you get critical hits. Because I feel like that adds a lot. Bastard. Into the gameplay mechanics of the game. I feel like Destiny is, or not Destiny, the Division is awfully boring when your character is quiet. Same with Destiny. Destiny is the same way, I should say. So, like, when you have silent characters, it's not nearly as fun when you have characters that speak. Along with, you know, like, Borderlands, our characters speak. Any game where your character speaks makes it a lot more interesting. Just like these simple dialogue that these characters do in this is just so rewarding when you get a headshot and they just laugh. Or they just do sly comments. It's just so rewarding, and you just wish they would do something, and then they're just sit there and they're silent. It's damning almost. Excuse me while I take a drink of my beer. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, I hope you are, but we are in a DLC part of this game at the moment. We are doing, if I remember correctly, the first DLC that came out to Borderlands 2, which would have been like a treasure hunt one. And these little bastards should, or at least used to, give us treasure. If not, if I'm wrong, leave a comment. I did level up, so I should have a skill. What skill did I choose the other day when I leveled up? Yeah, it was that, which should have been this one. Increases, yeah. Increase explosive damage bonus. Yeah, I messed up yesterday when, or on Tuesday when I leveled up. I believe this gun is explosive, and that would have helped this gun's damage a lot. You guys leave a comment. It seems awfully blurry on my screen. The light shading on my end, at least because I'm playing on PlayStation 4. It could be my glasses too, being extremely screwy, but I want to clean them off real quick to find out what's going on. But that seems to help a little bit. There might have been a smudge on my glasses. Glasses are always fun. When we do our live, well, the group cast, we don't necessarily try to be funny. Sometimes we just say funny things. So we're okay. There we go. That's the controller there again. See how you could find that being really annoying? You press sprint and all of a sudden you stop sprinting. That time I was taking a drink of beer. I'll give you commentary on what I'm doing too. I find it a little annoying, but I'm in a bad place. This is where I die. Yeah, there's no way. Well, at least he's down there now. We're gonna start him off good. I'm gonna get that other armor off. Now we're gonna have a boss, of course. And we're gonna need that action skill. See? I'm tossing grenades like putts. See, if I was smart, I would have explosive grenades. Also, if I was smart, I would have had my gun reloaded. Actually, wasn't too bad. So if you didn't catch how I did that, that was a slag SMG explosive shotgun. And with the explosive perk on Crag, it made it a lot easier. Welcome, viewer. We just finished a boss. And it was fairly easy. Hey, what's up? You guys give me a second, I'll go ahead and turn on comments so you guys can go ahead and give me comments and stuff. No viewers. Alright. Alright, I have the comments on and everything now. I'm just jumping around. Anyway.
Great, that's enough. Come back and I'll forge the replacement compass.
And get the treasure chest. Always gotta have treasure. Put that on because we want the explosive damage. Have to have the explosive damage. We'll check out Herbert. Up some money because we always gotta have money. It's always that nice to have a couple people pop in and everything. I think we'll finish this Herbert quest here, and then we'll call it a night. I still have class in the morning, so
The Leviathan knows we're close to finding the treasure. Can't wait to kill him and avenge my Roscoe. God, Roscoe was so cute. Had this big old face you just wanted to squeeze. And what are you jackasses looking at? Get back to work. Swap something, goddammit!
after this storyline, after we finish the, oh gosh, I don't even remember the storyline, the Sunken Treasure storyline, we'll call it the Pirate DLC. We'll do all the side quests and everything, get as high as level as possible, and go ahead and do whatever DLC is following. We will not go ahead and just go straight and, well, we might as well go get the 4th weapon. Because that just kind of get that 4th weapon slot unlocked. But then after that we get that 4th weapon slot unlocked, we'll do another DLC expansion for Borderlands instead of finishing the storyline for Gamer Guys, a Nights with the Gamer Guys, Borderlands. It just kind of makes things a little bit, less chronological. What I'm looking for. That way, we'll level super high. Well, not necessarily super high. I think it will automatically cap us at like 30, 32. So we won't be able to go any higher. We'll be automatically capped at that highest point. Or if once we hit 30, I think we no longer are able to, it becomes harder for us to level at that point. I can't remember how it goes, but it just practically becomes so hard for us, we might as well just finish the game and then continue a new playthrough. But either way, we'll finish the DLCs, blow through the storyline like it was nothing. And then we'll start next playthrough, and then we'll just kind of see how difficult it is. And then if it becomes so monotonous on doing Borderlands for me or lack of viewers, we'll go figure something else to play at night for like an hour or so, and then we'll just do that. See how that goes. And then if no one else likes what we're doing then, or if anybody has any suggestions, then they can comment and we'll find something that I have. Maybe we'll do some Witcher. I have Witcher 3 that I haven't completed. We can do some Witcher 3. There's definitely plenty of content on Witcher 3 that I can do. I'll definitely like to get back into that. That's another M-rated game. I also have The Evil Within that I can also definitely struggle through, and I could live stream. I definitely have a lot of that I can play through.
If she doesn't, I'll follow her and I'll smell her
I don't know if you guys have ever gone in here, but
Now give Herbert that little gift I gave you and come on back.
definitely have to check out inside of his cabin. It's just loaded with her stuff.
A gift from Scarlet? I knew it! I knew she cared!
Oh, sorry about that, Herbert. Oh, I forgot to mention you were carrying a rather large bomb around with you, didn't I? Many apologies. Now just bring back that last compass piece so we can find out where the treasure's buried.
She's kind of a bitch. And by kinda, I mean like a huge one. We're just gonna drop down. The fastest point between any 2 points is a straight line. And that one just happened to be straight down. Honestly, in Borderlands, this is my favorite type of sniper rifle. Not the slag, but the automatic, you know, the auto rifle, sniper rifle. I can just hold down the trigger and just fire. Slag, I would have to say, is the least favorite elemental type on a sniper rifle that I would prefer. Honestly, I'd prefer explosive sniper rifle. For elemental, place your comments down below on what your favorite is. For SMGs, I really prefer a fire SMG. For scopes, there's so many different scopes you can get on sniper rifles. I feel like there's a lot of different scopes that you can get. Like the Jacobs sniper rifles, I feel like those are so nice. Like the scopes they just feel nice. Like it's been so long since I played the games, but the Jacobs scopes, the Jacobs sniper rifles, just they stick out. They're like the only guns that really stick out, like the wood grain of the scopes and the detail and all of it just kind of sticks out in my head. I keep it and start getting into my weapons. It's a shame that none of those are better.
Always trust the gun at your side. Don't get killed. I always find guns you don't need. Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it.
And we're gonna turn this in. Actually, we might not complete this quest. Or we might not complete this DLC just for one reason. And if you guys don't know that reason, we are not going to do any spoilers for this DLC. Where is this hot tamale at? There she is.
Herbert, it's time to assemble the compass and find out where Captain Blade buried his treasure. Here, this is my piece of the compass. Take it. Now, combine it with the other 3 pieces of the compass you've collected on that table over there.
Oh, this table?
There it is. The compass of the sands. Please grab it. And now we've treasure to find. Take the compass to Magnus Lighthouse.
I feel like this is a good stopping point right now. So, I feel like if you guys have any comments, go ahead. Go to our YouTube page at The Gamer Guys on YouTube. Join us. Follow us on Twitter at The Gamer Guys The Gamer Guys 4 on Twitter. Like us on Facebook at The Gamer Guys 007. Have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully at 9 o'clock. Without any internet issues. If not, I'll be tweeting on Twitter for more information. If not, man, we'll be here at 9 o'clock. That's where you can find out on the latest information. Alright, have a good night.